Today I have a fun travel book to share with you. It's about Clifford, the big purple dog. What? No, the big red dog. That's right, Clifford, the big red dog, takes a trip. And look what he's riding on. Is it an airplane? Is it a car? No, it's a bus. Let's see where Clifford's going to take a trip to. Clifford Takes a Trip. And this book, as well as the words and the story, are written and drawn by Norman Bridwell. Hi, I'm Emily Elizabeth. This is a fun day for me. It's the last day of school. Summer vacation will be here. And now I can play with my big red dog, Clifford. We don't go on long vacation trips anymore. It's too hard to get Clifford on a bus or a train. Why is it too hard? He's too little. He's too big. He won't fit in there, will he? We only go to places that Clifford can walk to, like picnics in the park. And they ride on Clifford, right? Last year was different. Last year, we went to the mountains. I know some of you have gone to the mountains too. Mommy and Daddy said it was too far for Clifford to walk. How did Clifford feel about that? Kind of sad. So we left him with the lady next door. That night, Clifford was so lonely. What does that mean? He was by himself and missing his family? Yeah. That he began to howl. Oh! And he howled and he howled and he howled until someone threw a shoe at him and it hit him on his nose. It didn't hurt his feelings, but he didn't like that very much. The next morning, Clifford decided he was going to set out to find us, and he sniffed using his what? His big nose all the way along the road. Dogs have a really good sense of smell, and so they can smell and find the way someone has gone. Clifford didn't mean to make trouble, but a lot of people had never seen a big red dog before like him as they were trying to drive past. It's kind of causing a crash, isn't he? Clifford just kept going. Nothing would stop him. And then he saw a little old man who was trying to fix his truck. The man needed some help. So Clifford stopped and helped him. Clifford's a really good helper. He took the little old man to the garage and even his car, his truck too. The little old man gave Clifford a reward. He fed him a whole lot of meat snacks to thank him for his help. Good job, Clifford. And then Clifford set off again. Nothing stopped him, even when he started walking through some wet cement. Now, wet cement is what hardens to make sidewalks. And traffic jams didn't stop him either. He just walked across them. And then he came to a bridge. It was a toll bridge where you have to pay money to get across. Clifford didn't have any money. He doesn't have any pockets. Where would he put any money? So what do you think he did? He could have just cried and said, I'm so mad. You won't let me across the bridge and I don't have any money. Or he could have gotten really upset and sad and cried and cried and cried, but he didn't. He thought of a way to solve his problem. And for Clifford, he was a really good swimmer, so he just jumped in and swam across. Good job, Clifford. We didn't know that Clifford was coming. Remember, they're in the mountains, his family. And Emily Elizabeth had found some new playmates, 2 baby bears. And she was having so much fun, she didn't see the mama bear. Now, mama bears don't really like their cubs to play with people. She didn't want any strangers to play with her baby cubs, so she growled. I was in real trouble. Then we heard an even louder growl. And guess who that was coming from? Clifford. Mama Bear was surprised. She even forgot her babies. I told Clifford that Mama Bear was only protecting her baby cubs. So good old Clifford, he took the baby bears back to Mama Bear. Then he took us all back to camp. Mom and Dad sure were surprised to see Clifford. I told them how Clifford saved my life. So they let Clifford stay with us. Now, will he fit in the tent? He's too what? Too big. Next year, maybe we'll find a way to take Clifford with us when we go on vacation. That would be a big enough truck, wouldn't it? I hope you've enjoyed this story, and it reminds us of the fun times that we can have when we go on a trip or a vacation with our families. Maybe there's somewhere you'd like to go later on when we're able to travel, and you could look online or read a book and learn about that place and some of the fun things that you could do when you went there. We also are going to have an opportunity this week to go on a pretend trip to Israel. So those are all fun things that we can do to travel during this time. Have fun. Happy adventures.